everyone, this is Sin and welcome back to my channel, Stampin' Munchkins. Here's a quick look at the card we're creating today. Let's get started. These are some of the items I'm using. Some I decide not to use, but I am using that. I'm not using these tendrils, so you could ignore that. I am using these leaves, and everything will be linked below for easy shopping. I'm not using that alphabet stamp. I am using the turnabout. And I am using this new paper pack from Fawn. So I'm going to be using this turnabout, and I'm going to be making a homemade jig. But first of all, I'm struggling to get that big piece of stamp off the backing sheet. So first, I have to put an X on the stamp. I'm using my very fine point black Sharpie pen, and I'm marking it on the back side of the stamp using the template that is included in the stamp set. I believe the newer stamp sets have like a different kind of thing inside, but mine are all older. So this is shrink plastic. I'm cutting it to 6x6, and I was going to use this permanently, but the Sharpie didn't dry and it kept running. So I'll be making another one using just a white paper, Nina paper, and laminating it. But I'm using my ruler and just making an X so that I can get the center point. And I marked it 1, 2, 3, 4 as I'll be turning the jig around. And this is a mistake. I can't see through the card, and I did put a temporary adhesive on the back of the card, but I took it off so that I could position the stamp where I want it. So now I'm putting my Nina Classic Crest Solar White 80 pound, and I'm using these 4 Fawn inks to stamp the images 4 times. So the first one is, sorry, I don't remember the colors, so I will list them below as always. And the first one is the green, and I'm stamping it a few times because it's the first time I'm using this stamp and cleaning it off. If you get a chance, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And now I'm doing the orange. Again, I apologize, I don't have it in front of me as I'm doing my voiceover, and I will list them all below. So that one just once was fine. So I did that. I'm turning it around again. Now I'm doing the brown. And I think I do that a couple times, yeah, because I wanted it a little darker. And I do clean it off every time. And now I'm doing the yellow, the kind of a mustardy yellow. I really love Fawn inks. They are dye-based, so they will soak into the paper and it will even out. So that's all done. I'm cleaning everything, and now you'll see when I clean it, the X comes off. So I will make a new one so I can use it permanently. So now I'm just going to be using this oval stitched frame, which is from my Fawn, I believe it's the Park add-on, Park or Spring add-on shadow box, but I love this oval. And I'm going through my new paper pack, petite paper pack, and choosing 4 colors that sort of match the 4 ink pads that I used. And this is how I got the 4 colors of ink pads, by going through this paper pad. And now I wanted it a little bit darker, but I still wanted the paper pattern on the bottom. So I'm blending the ink pads on top to deepen and give it some more life, and it doesn't look so flat. Oh, that's Mr. Oliver sneezing and scratching as always. So I'll do that to all 4 of my paper pads. This one I'm using walnut because I wanted it a little darker than what I stamped with. And now for the lighter yellow, I'm doing this using the yellow that I used for the ink. So I'll have an orangey um, leaf and a yellow leaf. So now I'm using those. I went through all my dies to find any leaf, fall type of leaves that I could get. So I did that and I die cut every one. Let me tell you what this hop is all about. I didn't even say that. This is Grads of Team Tiny Fall hashtag. And this is, there's a bunch of us who used to be on Team Tiny and we graduated because we hit 1,000 subscribers. So we will start having monthly hops starting in September. So this is our first one. And September is fall related. So there's just a few of us, and I hope just click on the hashtag that's in my description, and you'll see all of us that are hopping along. And I hope you decide to hop along with us, and please comment, as we love hearing from all of you. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see in the future, put that in the comment as well. So I, with that same oval, I cut that in using my 80-pound Nina Classic Crest again. And now I'm stamping it using my Versamark. And I am embossing it with a really old Ranger Pearl Copper embossing powder, which is really lovely. And of course, I forgot my powder tool again. What else is new? And I did, so that's a quick look at it, embossing pearl and copper. It's really lovely, perfect for fall. And I had some extra 110-pound Nina that I wasn't using, and they were mistakes, so I'm using that to make my card thicker, like a die cut. So I believe there's a total of 5 in this stack. Okay, and this is my card base, cut in 5.5 and scored at 4.25. And I will be attaching the card panel flat. And those are all my leaves that I cut out on the side. So I will be doing this flat, and then the oval will go on as a die cut, like I said, and it's raised pretty high. And now I'm just attaching the leaves. I kind of did a dry run of how I wanted it, and I'm attaching it to the actual oval part, which is raised up. It's hard to see the dimension, but it is there. And I had so much fun adding these colors to make this happy fall wreath. Like I said, we don't really get fall here, and the leaves don't change color, but I would love to see this in real life one day. So I'm just going around the whole oval. This is super sped up because it's, you don't want to see me attaching leaves. And I am using my combination of my jewel picker, Marvi Uchida jewel picker, and my Tula Pink tweezers. And I just went all the way around. And I really like how it turned out. And I am doing the inside, and it's the same set as the Concord and Ninth. And I used my walnut lawn fawn brown, and it says, "Your kindness means so much." And this is what we need in the world right now. And my crafty community, you all are so kind, and I am so blessed to have you all here with me. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, thank you for being here and welcome back. I had a bunch of these leaves that I didn't use, so I am attaching them to the inside. And when I do send this card, I'm gonna stick the rest of the leaves in as confetti, so that when they open the at least it's not glitter. When they open the envelope, they'll have the leaves come out, and it'll be, hopefully it won't make too much of a mess, but there's not that much left over. So I thought that would be cute to use them as confetti. So that's the inside of the card, and this is it. That's the finished card. And here's some couple close looks of it. I hope you enjoyed this simple card. No coloring involved, and just a bunch of die cutting and a few stamps using the just the sentiment. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I love using Concord and Ninth turnabout stamps. They are ingenious. So thank you again for being here. And again, click on the hashtag grads of Team Tiny Fall, and it's clickable in my description. Here's a video you might enjoy and a playlist, and click on my face as always to subscribe. Thanks everyone. Aloha.